On the front north of Cassino by the start of February, the French Expeditionary Corps and America's II Corps had broken into the Gustav Line. 14 Panzer Corps under General Fridolin von Senger and Etterlin had suffered heavy losses but was reinforced and had the equivalent of 6 divisions on the Gustav Line by the end of January. 14th Army Commander Heinrich von Vietinghoff ordered the 90th Grenadier Division and the 1st Parachute Division from the Adriatic sector to von Senger's command, while 29th Panzer Grenadier Division was moved to Anzio. On the Allied side, by early February, 2 divisions had been transferred from the Adriatic front to General Mark Clark's 5th Army. The 1st Division landed at Anzio, and Britain's 5th Division had been deployed in part on the Garigliano. It was decided that the 2nd New Zealand and the 4th Indian Divisions were to be used at Cassino and for the planned breakout through the Liri River Valley. On the 3rd of February, they were combined in the New Zealand Corps, a new formation under General Bernard Freyberg. While these rearrangements were taking place, America's 34th Division was ordered to renew its attack on Monte Castellone and other high points, including Monastery Hill, the location of the Abbey of Monte Cassino. On the morning of the 1st of February, 133 Regiment advanced to capture the barracks north of Cassino, while 135 Regiment attacked uphill from point 213 with tank support, though that was of little value in the mountains. 135 Regiment captured Monte Castellone in less than 3 hours and continued to advance along ridges towards the Abbey over the next 2 days. 133 Regiment reached a point east of Majola Hill. The next day, its 2nd Battalion took the barracks and point 324. That evening, it penetrated the northern outskirts of Cassino and captured point 175. On the 4th of February, 133 Regiment and tanks of 760 Tank Battalion again penetrated the northeast corner of Cassino, but were driven out. On the 5th of February, it advanced from 175 to attack Castle Hill, but was repulsed there too. On the high ground to the north, 135 Regiment continued its southward progress on the 4th of February. It advanced to within 500 yards of Hill 593 and secured a hold on point 445. There was little progress on the 5th as the 34th Division regrouped, but a squad-sized platoon fought its way to the walls of the Abbey and captured 14 prisoners from a cave on Monastery Hill before withdrawing. At dawn on the 6th of February, 168th Regiment advanced towards Monastery Hill and reached a defile covered by machine guns around the Abbey, and on Castle Hill they were pinned down and retired to point 445 to relieve 135 Regiment, which moved north. It gained a foothold on Hills 593 and 569. Driven off by a counterattack, 168 Regiment recovered the north slopes of Hill 593 later. On the 5th of February, General Clark ordered an advance across the 5th Army front from the Garigliano to north of Cassino. The French Expeditionary Corps would attack west to Terele and capture Roccasecca while maintaining pressure towards Atina. The 34th and 36th Regiments in the 2nd Corps would drive over the Monte Cassino Massif to capture Monte. 10 Corps was to advance out of its bridgehead to San Giorgio on the 7th of February, and the New Zealand Corps was to assemble east of the Gari near Monte Trocchio and prepare to advance up Highway 6 towards Rome. The final American attempt to capture Cassino and Monte Cassino began on the night of the 7th of February with the support of the 36th Division, which had been relieved from positions on the Gari by 2 New Zealand Division. 135 Regiment advanced towards Albanetta Farm to the east of the monastery. 168 Regiment's attack on Monastery Hill began at 4 o'clock in the morning, but was frustrated. 100 Regiment attacked Cassino on the night of the 7th, and 133 Regiment drove into the town with tanks at dawn on the 8th, but were blocked again.